Write this down. Our big businesses, our big dreams create big businesses that create big lives that can change the world. Write that down. That is your mantra. Your big dreams create big businesses that create big lives that change the world. Write that down. Okay. Everyone take a deep breath. If you are on here right now, chances are you're not at New Leader Conference. That could be that you've already surpassed New Leader Conference. Like it never even, like New Leader Conference came after I could even go. So I've only been like as a little fly on the wall. You've surpassed it. Or it could be that you set it as a goal and you didn't quite make it. Cool. There we are. So we're either going to sit in that, or we're going to hopefully have a teammate who is there, and we're going to talk to that teammate about what they did to get to New Leader if we didn't. Because if you have a child, many of you are parents, if you have a child who went after a goal and they didn't hit it, chances are you give them a little bit of time to sit in it and they'd be like, all right, let's go. Time to move on. What are we going to do? So that's what we're going to do. If you're not a New Leader because you set it as a goal and didn't make it, cool. It won't be the first time or the last time that we set a goal and we don't quite make it. I set a goal to be top 10 last year. We didn't end top 10, but we had a hell of a lot more momentum last year than we had in a while. So why not set that goal? And what am I going to do this year? I'm going to talk to coaches who were top 10 and go, what'd you do? What can I do? I'm not going to sit in it, and neither are you. So we're going to use this power hour to set some big goals and some big dreams, and we're going to use it to move forward. Are we good? If we're good, say yes in the chat. Okay, take another deep breath. You got stuff that's weighing you down, let it go. Because if you bring that into this power hour, it's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve you. 3 days left in the first month of a new year. Let's not play around here, all right? Let me get back to my screen. Did you write this down? Big dreams, big businesses, big lives. Change the world. You want to make a difference in the world, make a difference in you. You want to change the world, change the person that you're looking at in the mirror, in the screen right now. You want to change the world. You want to change your life. It starts with us. Let's talk about the definition of a goal, of aspire or aspiration, definition of a dream. To aspire to something. We want to direct our ambitions towards achieving something. We all have something that we want to aspire to become, to acquire, to do. We all have dreams, a strongly desired goal or a purpose, and we all have goals, the end towards which that effort is directed. Now, here's the question. Are your life goals and your business goals in alignment? We talked about this the last time we did a Friday Power Hour. So if you're brand new to my Friday Power Hour, we go a little deep here sometimes. Welcome to Friday Power Hour. We also have fun. We also have a little dance party, but we go a little deep here because there's more to this business than just sending invites. Connect your life goals, dreams, and what you aspire to be and do in your life with your business. But here's the key, y'all. Here's the key. You have to put that out on social, because if you're simply sending an invite, join me, join me, join me, they don't know what they're joining or where you're going. They want to join someone who's going somewhere. In the chat, let me know, have you in the past 7 days, and I'm asking this because it's something I also have to work on. You all know that. In the past 7 days, have you made a post on your social media platforms that talks very specifically and clearly about goals you want to achieve with this business and invited people to join you? Have you said, I want to buy a home in Florida and I'm going to use my business to help me do that? Or have you said, join my challenge group, join us so we can like hold hands and take cute pictures? If they don't know where we're going, why do they want to join us? Do you know why it took my team 7 years to get to Superstar? Because I didn't tell them where we were going. When I made the decision that we were ready to become a Superstar Diamond team, do you know how long it took us? 5 months. When I made the decision, 5 months, because we had somewhere to go. Where are you going in your life? And what are you inviting people to do? Guess what we're going to do? We're going to write a post. Now, if you've already posted today and you're like, I don't want to post, right? I'm not going to post again. I don't have a good picture. That's totally cool. We're going to write it. So in the chat, I need one goal or dream or vision that you have for your life. Ready, go. There's a lot of you on here. It should go fast. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these. Look how amazing these are. When you just let yourself go, isn't that inspiring to look at those? Mountain home. You can have that if you invite me to come. I don't want to live in the mountains. I want to live on the beach. But if you have one, please invite me to come. See, beach house. Yes. Yes. Amazing. I love it. That's your goal. That's one of them. You're going to write a post about it now. You're going to write a post about it now. You don't have to post it right now. You can open up your notes app. You can open up a Word doc. You can open a Google Doc, whatever, wherever you want to write it. And we're going to take the next 10 minutes and you're going to write that post. Don't do anything else except write that post. Don't look at me. Don't look at your phone. Don't be inviting. We'll get to inviting. You're going to write that post because nobody cares what you're inviting them to if they don't know where you're going. So you're going to write a post that shares the dream explicitly. Amanda Jackson, you're going to say, my business is going to help me buy a home. You're not going to say, I just want to live an awesome life. No, we're going to get it super clear. People want clarity. And you're going to invite them to join you. You're going to tell them where your bus is headed and how they can join you. Yes? Go. 10 minutes. I'm going to read through your dreams so I can be inspired while you're writing. Okay, y'all, you know me. I'm trying to let you write and be quiet. I am reading through these comments. Number one, the dreams are freaking amazing. But number two, 99.9% of you have never done a post connecting your goals and putting it out there on your social. How does anyone know where we're going if we're not telling them? Are they mind readers? I don't know about you, but the people who live in my own home can't read my mind. My husband cannot read my mind. How is someone who's just watching your stuff on social reading your mind? Write that post, write it. I'm going to challenge you as I'm reading through these. Those of you that are vague, I just want to make some money. I want to have nice things. Y'all, that means you are not digging deep enough into what your goals and dreams are. You either haven't given yourself permission to do that, or you just haven't thought about it for a while, or you're too scared to put it out there. What are we afraid of? Do you think the universe can read your mind? No. Get clear on what you want, and nice things is not clear. Nobody knows what that means. When someone reads your post, they need to know where you're going and why and how they can join you. Because if you don't know that, how are you inviting anyone to go along with you? I know that's heavy on a Friday, isn't it? It's heavy. Asia, that's heavy, isn't it? I saw her, she sighed like, whew. That's how big this business is, y'all. That's how big this business is. Get those dreams on paper. Okay, as you finish up your post, if you need the income disclaimer, I put it in the chat. Always better safe than sorry. So just simply copy, paste it, put it in your notes. That income disclaimer is a beautiful thing. And if anyone is finished, Abby Newton, since you got your post up, can you go copy the text of that post and put it here in the chat so that we can see it? And I'm going to answer Diane's question and then we're going to move on. Diane says, I worry about posting about traveling. And so many of my colleagues are on there. Diane Russell, y'all, I was a high school English teacher. Do you not think, Diane, that there are other teachers in this world who, number one, are all underpaid? Number two, don't also want to travel? Are you, Diane, do you think you're the only teacher in the entire world who would like to travel? Yes or no? I'm going with no. So speak to them. I can remember like it was yesterday, pulling into the driveway to take my oldest, my baby, my oldest, my firstborn into daycare because I had to go back to work. I can remember that. If you would have told me about this business then and told me I could stay home and I could travel, I would have jumped at it. You don't think there are other teachers who want to too? And if they don't understand your goals and dreams, it's because they don't have any. Don't you let them dim your light. It's okay to travel and want to teach too. You can do it all. Abby, did you put it in here? So just so you can see someone else's, Abby's got hers in there too. Okay, cool. Oh, Stephanie put hers in there too. Awesome. I love it. Rachel put hers in there too. Love, 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 love. Fantastic. So you are going to here's what I suggest. You all know your best posting times. I suggest a post like this sometimes works really well on a Sunday morning. That's just been my experience over a lot of years of social media. It feels like people are kind of in that space on Sunday mornings where those kinds of posts work really well. Your time might be another time. Do the time that works for you. But I find that longer posts do better kind of on a Sunday morning. Funnier posts often do better like at night when people are just kind of scrolling, like post your reel or your fun stuff maybe at night. They're kind of tooling around on social. Maybe put those longer ones like for a Sunday morning. That's what I have found. You know your audience. So do what works for you. Okay, cool. Are we good? Is everybody good? Jazz hands if you're good. Everybody's good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Back to here. So take a screenshot of it if you need it. I'm recording it. I'll put it in the message thread and all the leaders will get it out to their teams should you want it. But take a screenshot of this if you want, just so you can come back to it and use this. You need to be posting this all the time. If people don't know where you're going, they don't know what they're joining. Okay. Task number 2, we're making a list of 100 people. This amazing document, these screenshots came directly from the memory jogger in your Coach Online office. Why would I take it from there? Because I want it to be duplicatable. I want you to be able to go back and find it, and I want you to be able to share it with your coaches. It's called the memory jogger in your Coach Online office. So right now, and I'm going to scroll up, I've got 2 slides with this on there. So I'll show you the second one in just a moment. But these are 100 people that we're going to invite, but we're going to use this memory jogger to help you think of people. Because here's what I hear all the time, y'all. I've run out of people to invite. Really? How long have I been a coach? Does anyone know? Let me tell you, almost 13 years, 1-3. Some of you weren't even born when I became a coach. Okay. So I've been a coach for almost 13 years. I've hit Success Club over 10 years in a row. So if I haven't run out of people, neither have you, because none of you have been a coach as long as I have. If I haven't run out of people, neither of you. But we forget who we know because we just get in our little insular bubble. That's why we've got the memory jogger. So let's go back to that screen. Okay. I love this memory jogger because it really does help us think of people that we might have forgotten. We've just forgotten about them. And there are like sets of people and then there's characteristics of people. So again, take a screenshot if you need it, but I need a fresh piece of paper. Everyone hold up to me a fresh piece of notebook paper. Fresh piece. Trisha Scheide's awesome student who's also a teacher. Teachers often make the worst students. So pat yourself on the back, Trisha, like awesome job, fresh piece of paper. And I can say that because I was a teacher, so I can say that. Right at the top, 100 people and number it 1 through 100 and let's start making a list. So if you've got family members who are not yet in your business, you're writing their names down. You're not judging. There's no judging here. There's no pre-judging. There's no pre-deciding. We're writing their names down. We're writing their names down. Babysitters, school groups, everything. We're going to write off this page for a bit, and then I'm going to slide up and show you the other slide. So we need to get some Some names from this page first. Sarah, write your names. We'll answer questions in a minute. Write your names. Notice the second smaller slide. You're looking for people who want to get in shape, want to eat healthy, want to lose weight. They want to help their spouse retire early. They have been going to the gym maybe, and they don't want to do that anymore right now, who openly said they don't really like their jobs. They're looking for a part-time job. They like health and fitness and nutrition. They're enthusiastic. You know, you want to work with fun people. And the beautiful thing about this business is you get to choose your coworkers. So just another minute on this page, and then I'm going to flip it up, and you're going to get even more ideas on the next page. No judging. Okay, I'm flipping up. What? Look at that. I know, the mind is boggled. People you might know, look at all these different professions, and then other people you might know, and look at the states. And that's just made to jog your mind about someone that lives in another state you haven't even thought about or you totally forgot about. The first time I did this, dry cleaner was on here. And you know what? The next time I went to the dry cleaner, you know who I invited? My dry cleaner. They bought Shakeology. Like, we just never know. So look at all these professions on here. Let them jog your memory. And I want a list of 100. No judging. Go. I see your questions in the chat. We'll answer them in just a minute. You just need to be making lists, not asking questions yet. Just one more minute. Okay, I'm going to answer your questions and then we're going to move on to the next part. Great question. Taylor, where do you put the income disclaimer? Just the very bottom of your post. Great question. So just maybe make a line or a star or a little, you know, space, 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 and then put that income disclaimer at the bottom of your post. Great question. What if you've already invited and they've declined? I'll kind of toss that out to the group. What if you've already invited someone one time in your entire life, in your entire coaching career, and they said no that one time? I just read a post from my coach, Jen Moore, who I don't think is on here right now because I know she's at New Leader. I don't know when that started. And her post today said she said no for I don't know how many times. She said no, I don't know how many times. And then she finally said yes, and it's changed her life. And she's at New Leader Conference today. Your next rock star on your team could be telling you no right now. It's not your job to stop inviting. It's your job to keep inviting. They'll decide when it's right for them. Yes. It's like Will Smith. If you get on the treadmill with me, you're either going to get off first or we're going to die because I'm just going to stay on there. So just think of that in terms of inviting. I was going to keep inviting until you literally say, don't ever speak to me ever again. Cool. So hold up your list of 100 right now. Hold it up. Hold it. Oh yeah, I'm taking a picture. So if you were doodling and not making a list, now we all know, don't we? Right. Okay. Hold it up. What do you think this is? Kindergarten? Come on now. We're building multi-million-dollar businesses here. You got to have a list. You got to have a list. Here's what I remember when I was a new coach. I remember two things. I remember saying to myself, what the heck do I do as a coach? Like I wandered around. It felt like forever going, what am I doing? What am I doing? And then the other part was, who am I inviting? Like, who am I inviting? So to have a power hour that gives you clear direction, I think is so amazing, but also to have that list and to continue to add to that list that answers that question. Who am I inviting? Right? And if you're putting out posts that connect to big dreams and big goals with your business, you're also kind of attracting those people who want that as well. Okay. And then also someone asked about the PDF and thank you. Someone who put it in there. It is in your Coach Online office. And I'm going to show you that in a little bit because we're going to get into the Coach Online office in a bit. Because I got something else we're going to show you. Okay. Hi, guess what we're doing now? We're inviting. What? I know, it's crazy. Okay, so for the next, I'm going to say 15, because we're going to talk about Team Cup a little bit, and then I'm going to show you something else that just came out today. So we're going to say for the next 15 solid minutes, y'all, if I unmute myself and start talking to you, tell me to shut it, okay? You just have to work. The next 15 minutes, inviting off that list of 100, preferably voice or video. Preferably, meaning you're just lifting your phone to your mouth and you're doing a video or a voice invite. You're like, here video or here voice, personalize it. Remember, you're offering a gift. This gift changed your life. That's what you're offering to other people. So you got 15 minutes. If you're using your phone, I should see you like this or like this. And if you're writing it out, that's cool too. 15 minutes. Go. I just screenshotted what your task is. So someone comes in and they're asking. Megan M. Megan M is new. Megan. You my Tampa girl, Megan? Megan M. How long have you been a coach, Megan?
a discount coach for like 4 years, but I just started working it about like a month ago.
Okay, please don't label yourself. Stop it. You've been a coach for 4 years. You've been a coach for 4 years. Y'all, you've all been invited to the business. You are a human being who's been invited to the business. You know what you'd like to receive. Say that. Say that. I know it's not rocket science, isn't it? It's crazy. 4 years. You know what to say. You're smart, Megan. You live in Florida. You're smart. So you know what to say. What would you want to hear? Don't, please, for the love of all things, y'all, do not make this more complicated. Big goals, big dreams, big business, invite people to join you, big life, change the world. Go, invite those people. Okay, I was quiet for a long time. I was proud of myself. Proud of myself. So could have been a record. Jennifer, so I tried to answer a lot of questions in the chat. Jennifer said, do I send voice memos versus text for initial invites? Here's the thing. I just think voice, like you can just convey so much passion and enthusiasm and authenticity in the tone of your voice. It makes all the difference, doesn't it? And when you can hear someone. So when you think to yourself, oh, I don't want to feel salesy, but if when you're saying it can't be because you're not, you really are trying to help someone. I think that's where voice is magic. And even more magic is a video of you doing it. Now they can see your face like you're a human being. So I think voice and video straight off is amazing. Yeah, why not? Why not straight up invite them if you haven't talked to them in a long time? Or go over to their social and comment and engage and re-engage and just be a human, and then invite them. The thing is you're really just inviting something that can change their life, and you don't know when someone's ready. They could have been putting waves out into the universe that said, please, someone invite me to something because I'm too scared to ask for help and I need it. And then there you are. Yeah, and the nice thing about video or voice is you only have a certain amount of time, so you got to be about it. But go ahead and write it out and then say it. If you're sending something in Facebook, like a Facebook Messenger, you can actually send a video that's like 2 minutes long. In 2021, that's like an eternity. That's like 2 years. So maybe just make it a minute or like 30 seconds, but you can send something that's like 2 minutes long in Facebook Messenger. If you video on your phone, like if you video on your phone and then put it in Messenger, you can go like 2 minutes. Right, Kathy, because we're not there yet. You're ahead. Stop working ahead, Kathy. We're not there yet. Okay, I'm going to be quiet for 2 more minutes. Amber, don't let me talk. You're in charge of me. Asia, do you ever use voice memo? Asia put a great little tip in the thread. Says you can voice message yourself on Messenger and then forward it. Does anyone ever use voice memo and record it and then just send that? Did I just blow your mind? Voice memo. So I'm just typing into my iPhone. If you have something other than an iPhone, I don't know who you are. So I'm just typing in voice memo. See right there, voice memo. Right. And then I make a voice memo and then you can send that. Does everyone know that? I'm not telling you, you're like, yes, I already know this. Don't be a boomer. Is that what you're saying to me? If you don't know that, you can make a voice memo and then you could just use it over and over again. Or you could make a video and use it over and over again. Or you could make separate ones for each person if you want to make it super personal. So, or you can just record on your camera. Sometimes I just record on my camera and I'll put it in a messenger thread. So, okay. We good with that? And some of your questions, like your techie questions, the 60 seconds, stuff like that, some of you're just gonna have to figure that out or Google it. Google it. Yeah, just YouTube or Google. I don't know anything about Android. So YouTube or Google. I mean, everything can be YouTubed or Googled. Yeah, voice is so much easier, isn't it? I know. It's so much easier. Okay. Okay, going back to this, then I'll come back to your questions. This is number 4. Do you have a Team Cup team? If yes, watch these tools in your Coach Online office. And if no, organize one today. I'm putting this link up so you can see it. We're going to get into our Coach Online office in a minute because I'm going to show you something else. And I'll show you probably where you can find this. If you're not muted, also, can you please mute? I can't always catch everything. Caitlin, it's Caitlin Franklin. Caitlin, I muted you. Okay, there we go. So if you have a Team Cup team, in the chat, yes or no? Team Cup team, yes or no? Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Also, there's like 240 of you on here on a Friday afternoon. You're amazing. Amazing. Team. Yes. Amazing. So many on. All right, cool. So you're already on a Team Cup. Amazing. Okay, so this little link that I put on here, there is a whole section on Team Cup training in our Coach Online office. I'm going to show it to you in just a minute. There's a whole section on Team Cup training. Now, here's the thing. If you are not on a Team Cup team, it is your responsibility to reach out to your upline coach and say, hi, I need to be on a Team Cup team. Because chances are, if you're on this collaborative power hour, you're part of a pretty big team and your upline coach may not be able to reach everyone. You have to take responsibility for your business and your life. So if you're not on a Team Cup team, you just need to raise your hand and go to your upline coach and say, I'm not on a Team Cup team. Can you help me find some people? Cool. You can't expect everyone to know that. Okay, I'm going to stop my share for a minute and I'm going to if there are any questions, put them in the chat and then I'm going to bump up in my Coach Online office. And while I'm doing that, I would love if you would also open a separate window that is your Coach Online office. Sometimes it's easier to do things like when when we can do them together. I'm going to sign into my daughter's Coach Online office. Okay. Let me find it here. Let's see if this is it. Okay. Thumbs up if you can see it. Jessie Voris. Can you see her Coach Online office? Thumbs up if you can see her Coach Online office. Okay. See, this is what some of you are doing. You're looking at me like this. And I'm saying thumbs up if you can see it. And you're just looking at me. Thumbs up. Yes. Excellent. Excellent participation. Okay. Here we go. Here's what I want you to see. Are you ready? Your mind's about to be blown. Grow my business. Daily activity tracker. Are you ready? Look at this. Okay, I don't need to do this. We're just going to skip through this. Jessie can fill that out later. That's what you're going to fill out when you fill out. This is now in your Coach Online office. You saw where I went, grow my business. And when I clicked on that, there was a tab for it. This is what it looks like Let me open up the chat in case you have questions while I'm doing this. This is what it looks like when, yes, it's live. Live this morning. I know, craziness, right? So this is why I wanted you to have your screen up too. I want you looking at this. Look at the awesomeness that we have right now. So it tells you your PV, if you are meeting your January qualifications. And then now look over here. Okay, let's look at Friday. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Proof the products work. Have you done this? Have you done this? So Jesse's done both, actually. So we'll just click that for her. Invite or initiate connections. Invite people to join a bot group. Follow up with people you've invited. And they've got times, suggested times for each. Do a social media post. You're going to be able to check that off because you wrote yours today. Update your story throughout the day. Respond to all new likes, comments, or views. Look at this. Look right there. A clock to keep you on track. Do you know what else is not right here? Do you know what else is not right here? Your phone. So when you're working on here, fewer distractions. Get people results. Contribute to your challenge group. Recognize achievement. Follow up with new Shakeology users. Respond to questions from customers and coaches. Do personal development. Jesse's done that too already, so I'll check that for her. All with this timer. Okay, now you can go over here. Separate little tab for Shakeology follow-up. Are you drinking it daily? These are what you can ask your customers. So it's a follow-up guide for your customers. So if you're thinking, I need to reach out to these people who are new Shakeology customers, I don't know what to say. Yes, you do. Now you have it right here. When they get it for their second month, when they get it for their third month, and then there's a tracker for that as well. And then training and support. This is all training that you can access right here in your tracker. So if you're inviting and you're thinking, gosh, I just don't know what to say, bop yourself over to the training and support tab, check out one of these trainings, watch it, and then immediately apply it. You don't have to shuffle around looking for something. It's all right here. So let's go to getting started with inviting. And you'll just play the video. Right from Vimeo, right there in your Coach on the, like, are you kidding me? I mean, this is game changing. It's game changing. How to identify and maintain a relevant why, aligning your activities to your goals, time management. It's absolutely game changing. And this will soon be, and look right here. Here's your weeks. So you can keep track of your weeks. Back to your dashboard. So I did this on mine earlier. Here's what's even cooler about it. You will enter your why right here. And you'll also enter your target customer. So this little section right here will say your why and your target customer. So every time you open this up and you get to work, you're looking at why you're working and who you're looking for. Can we just get a round of applause for this? Like, come on. Are you kidding me? 13 years ago, I had no freaking clue what I was doing. And now it's right here. It's right here. No one can wander around going, gosh, I wonder what I should be doing. I wonder what I should be doing. Well, I don't know. Let's open up the tracker and look, because it tells you exactly what you should be doing and approximately how long you might be doing it. Now, it's not available yet, but you will eventually be able to share this digitally with your upline coach. So, I mean, you better believe as an upline coach, groups that I run, mentorships that I run, workshops that I do, any of that kind of stuff, I'm absolutely going to be asking for this digital copy of the tracker because there's no more, well, my printer's not working or this. It's all right here. It's all right here. And then the Team Cup stuff, I feel like it might be, so I'm under training now, training library. I feel like I found it here, or it could have been on the front page. It's somewhere in here. Here we go. So I went into training. It's at the very bottom. So that link that I shared with you is right here in your, it came from your Coach Online office. I would never share something that you couldn't access. So I just went to training and then came down here all the way down, Team Beachbody Cup training. So when you click on that as well, all kinds of tools on Success with Team Cup. How cool is that? Okay. Are your minds blown on that? Like my mind is blown. When I was looking at that this morning, I'm like, this is absolutely unbelievable. So great, so great, so great. Any questions on that? I don't know a lot about it yet. Like it just opened up for all of us today. So I've explored it just about as much as you have, but I wanted to show that to you so that you can really dig into it over the weekend. What a beautiful tool. And I'm assuming it looks much like that on your phone. So how cool is that? Yeah, and then you can just screenshot. Exactly. You can screenshot until, and I can't remember when it's going to be able to digitally share, but it's coming soon. Okay, yeah, and Kim Carver just did a training in the champions page. Any questions on that? Anything that I might be able to? Okay, here's what we did. We wrote a post and I asked you to look for the best time that works for you to post it. For me, that'd be Sunday morning. For you, it might be another time. Good quality picture, good post. And then how often are you going to do that? Like all the time. You're going to do it on your feed and you're going to do it in your stories. And you're constantly going to be telling people what you want to do, where you want to go, what this business is going to do in your life. All the time, all the time, all the time. You know, when you think about it, well, let's think about the Super Bowl for a minute. I mean, if you ask any NFL player, what's their goal? The Super Bowl, the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl, Super Bowl. Like, you know that. You know that's what they're trying to get to. You know they're trying to get to the Super Bowl. This is not a secret. So why would we be secretive about what we want to do? I want to buy a home in Florida and I want to host retreats for my team at my home in Florida. Why would I keep that a secret? Well, let me just keep that to myself. Why? Maybe someone wants to be on our team just so they can go hang out with cool people in Florida. Who knows? Maybe someone is drawn to your goal and they start to see for the first time, oh, I can have a goal and a dream of my own. But you got to tell them. So that's number one we did. Second, we made a list of 100 people. Thirdly, you're inviting. If you can get through all 100, that's your assignment for the weekend. Because I give assignments because I'm a teacher, video or voice. We think that that's best. And we looked at the new tracker system and there's Team Cup tools in there as well. So if you're not on Team Cup, you're making that a priority as well. Cool? Are we good? So we have 2.5 days left in this month. 2.5 days left in this month. Who still needs to hit Success Club? Yes or no in the chat. Go. Yes or no in the chat. Okay, you now have a list of 100. So there should be no, I don't know what to do. Who to invite. You got a list of 100 people. You got to make that happen by Sunday night. Monday's a brand new month. So the next time I see you will be in February. Okay, I'm going to share the recording and the files in our collab message thread, and your coaches will share it with you. Are we good? Are we excited? Jazz hands, let's go. Get them up, we're excited, it's Friday. Okay, let's take a picture. You ready? I got it. You guys have a good weekend. Go make the most of the last weekend in January. Go invite. Go change some lives. Go crush your dreams.